Roll the dice like no one cares. Smoke every leg, get excited, baby. Welcome to the new age, standing on the new stage. Get drunk before sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Lose control, dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light. She knows that she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. She moves like she's in paradise, can't leave the comfort zone, and I am in the limbo, that's alright. Higher than the vulture fly. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat that soul, don't ask me what is real. Just fill me with that alcohol, the time is getting slow. No words convince me, beat the soul, don't ask me what is real. Get drunk, live for sunrise in the moonlight. Just don't wake me up, we do what we like. Let's funk after midnight, sparking twilight. We just turn it up, wait for new sunrise. Get me some disco music through the night. Here we are dancing in the golden light. Gone crazy, we are running out of time. Fancy dream flying above the city light.
Okay. Alright. It's a game not opening. There we go. Okay. Short stream today. We're just gonna be going through Mercuria's story, which I hear is very, very short. So shouldn't be too much, right?
Your aura.
Believe I've done actually reset's already happened. Balloon party brought Raby a whole bunch of balloons, with Raby handing out one of the birds perched on his shoulder. Oh yeah. Bleh. Blah, blah, blah. Speaking is hard. Oh, yeah. Reset already happened. I always forget because of okay. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Jank is set up right now. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So today we are going to be doing just Mercuria's story. I don't think there's anything else to do. I'm pretty much caught up on everything else, I think. Let me check real quick. I think I've already done somnambulism. Yeah, I have. Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna get through Mercuria's story and that'll be the night, yeah? Easy peasy. I suppose we could do that too, but I actually haven't done mains in a while. What am I looking for? Oh, on 1000th night. Here we go. A stroll on the Golden Gate Bridge, a respite by the sea in Manchester, her fingers move with fluid grace, mirroring the infinite flow of the universe. Why is it this OST? I mean, I like this OST, but why? The bonfire party. UH Market. Eduardo the Masseur. Oh, who would say no to a net like this? A sound like the bellowing of a yak emerges from behind the flickering campfire. A circle forms around the flames. Cooper the healer and Mage the peddler nestle into some cushions. They exchange a knowing glance. Careful, Mage. Eduardo's gonna crush your crate if he sits on it, and he'll take Mercuria down with him when he falls. Mage furrows her brow with a smile and nudges Cooper's shoulder, urging her to pay attention to Edgardo. A warm welcome to you all. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedules of foreseeing fates, communing with ghosts, and chatting with imaginary friends to join our bonfire batch.
I believe everyone knows what happened here.
Do we? Edgardo scans the group gathered around the fire. Everyone has settled in their usual spots. The conspicuous emptiness of certain seats is a stark reminder of their absence. Mage, Cooper, I'm so glad you're still with us. Mage stands up with a nod, while Cooper blushes behind her swaying skirt. Yo, Mask, welcome in. Hello. It's been nearly a month since our last get-together, thanks to those leading thugs. Oh, their bodies, they don't deserve my words. Hey, Ethan, welcome in as well. Hello. How have your guys' nights been, huh? Or days, I guess, depending. Edgardo waves his hands as though to banish the discomfort from his thoughts. Because of them, we've lost many dear friends. Some gaze wistfully into the distance, only to lower their eyes in regret before refocusing on Edgardo. Not only that, but they tried to turn us into their zombies. I can't thank our dear Mercuria and Jay enough for helping us dodge that bullet. It's thanks to them that we can even be here. Oh, this is after the event, around the bonfire again. Edgardo starts to pluck at the guitar in his hands, gently playing a series of monotonous yet poignant tones. To part with friends is to fracture the soul, but life rolls on, and the new age market will continue to welcome new faces. Its freedom and acceptance will never change. Let us make this gathering a song for a brighter tomorrow, and pay our highest respects to Mercuria and Jay. The group's eyes shift to Mercuria. Edgardo's bulky frame makes her look even more petite. She is swarmed with applause, and a few calls for a speech. She's not giving a speech.
No.
No, there's no need. His voice. Her composed and delicate voice fails to dampen the fervor of the crowd as the applause and acclamation persist. Hey Toki, welcome in, how are you? Edgardo segues the music into its second phase. We also extend our appreciation to Mr. Legers. He's graciously taken over Jay's role now that he's off with the Foundation, keeping us safe back in San Fran. He's a big supporter of the market too. I scout around for Legers as the clapping and cheering wind down. The big guy couldn't make it tonight, huh? I'm good, what about you? It's been a pretty good day. Haven't had too much to do today, thanks God. Didn't have work today, so that was nice. Yeah, got skis. But what? Huh? What? That's right, sweetie. Mr. Legers is swamped. Busy getting cozy with Jay's turf to make sure he can keep us safe. I find it very odd how, like, I know he had the whole change of heart and switch sides and all that, but, like, he got really cozy with these people really quickly. He did ask me to send his best, though. Says he hopes tonight's a blast. This guy needs to, like, maybe not do that. The group's inner gloom seems to lift as they catch each other's eyes, affirmed by each other's presence. But this serene interlude is fleeting. Oops, sorry. A timid voice echoes from behind them. Excuse me, coming through? Oh, sorry. Phoebe the herbalist. Oh. Dexter, the unlucky one, juggling 2 buckets of drink, stumbles into view. Perhaps the load is overwhelming or is obscuring his footing. That wasn't a change of heart they planned from the beginning when Gio was tripping in Mercuria's tent. Oh, that far back? I mean, Gio, yeah, sure. But I mean, Legers, I mean, I thought he didn't have his change of heart right up until his brother died. Or at least until his brother was like, hey, maybe don't do that and be better, right? That's when I thought his big shift happened. As he walks, liquid spills over the sides, like he's some kind of farmer attempting to evenly water his fields.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Under your right foot. Mercuria reaches out as she tries to give him a hand. Oh boy. Despite her warning, Dexter's right foot lands squarely on a crystal ball. You remember Joe and Mercuria designed they saw Joe inside the tent and held to ask? Oh, I mean, I remember that part. I assumed it was because of the incense, right? I assumed that was because, I just assumed that Matilda was tripping, or they were all tripping, and Matilda was the only one who saw stuff. I don't know. But yeah, they were just bamboozling her down. That's crazy. Zesty Dexter. Yeah, this guy needs help. Despite her warning, Dexter's right foot lands squarely on a crystal ball. Oh, good job, dude. Before they know it, he's lying on his back, and both buckets have emptied their contents over the now smoldering campfire. Good job, man. The people's ease is extinguished as quickly as the fire.
Oh,
It's out. That wasn't booze you brought back? You unlucky duck. The people's concern quickly shifts from Dexter to the campfire. They peer at the blackened wood. I must have grabbed the wrong. Maybe it's someone else's. Dexter lies there, dazed, covered in a mix of drink and dirt. Head up, you poor kid. Edgardo puts down his guitar and guides Dexter over to a crate. Cooper and H get up to look for dry wood. And those who were doused in the drink return to their stalls to get changed. Everyone moves so adeptly that it's clear they've done this many times. Now we have them do something else. Phoebe's voice emanates from her tent. You forget, last time he set the fire, he nearly burned the whole market down. Nash responds loudly. And remember the time before that, when he sent those invites to the Society of Supreme Rationality? They got out compasses of all things to hunt for spirits. Energy fields, lodestones, those are all just smoke and mirrors, totally unscientific. I find it strange that Dexter has no eyes, but in the Mercuria trailer he has eyes. Is it just that everyone in the trailer has eyes, or does he specifically have eyes for some reason? That's odd. Edgardo mimics their derisive tone. In the silence that follows, Dexter can hear the hums and sighs of the people. Oh, I'm really sorry. He thumps his forehead with his palm. I swear I was paying like 120,000% attention. Mercuria, maybe you could do another purification ritual for me? Mercuria, still sitting, has already prepared the white sage. The smoke spirals lazily in the air, unveiling her gaze.
Please. Come.
Yes. Dexter leans over in front of Mercuria. He circles the sage around his head.
Fire, I request your aid. Disperse the shadows and illuminate our bodies. Earth, I request your support. Preserve and stabilize our energy.
Ding. Peculiar, serene energy emanates from Mercuria. It gradually intensifies as its rhythm harmoniously synchronizes with the breath of everyone at the camp. He chants in a low tone while the sage quietly burns.
No,
Fear not its arrival, nor its influence, for it merely exists. Phoebe returns, her hair still wet, while Cooper and Mage reconstruct the woodpile. One by one, they reconvene in the plaza, collectively enveloped by Mercuria's aura of tranquility.
It shall dissipate, taking away your burdens and impurities. From now on, your mind shall be clear, your feet shall be free, and none shall haunt you by any means.
The attendees fall into a hushed silence as their collective focus falls on Mercuria. At this moment, the plaza is as placid as a lake under the glow of moonlight, where the smallest breeze could cause its surface to quiver. Breathe in and out. Hey, goldfish, welcome in. Hello, hello. Enveloped by the energy field they've created under Mercuria's direction, the crowd's woes start to dissipate.
Breathe in.
Time seems to slow down with each passing breath. There's nothing but the gentle sound of distant cars and the occasional chirping of insects. You compare them from the trailer from the game, it's night and day. And out. The bundle of white sage has almost burned out, marking the end of the ceremony. Do not wander any longer. Feel your feet firmly on the ground. Descend, awakened, and swiftly return to the shore. Boy got eyes. And that's it. As the final remnants of the sage descend to the earth, the plaza transitions from tranquility to hustle. Thank you, Mercuria. Dexter covers his face in a gesture of piety. Behind him, the fire has been reignited. It's like the first time we had a bonfire gathering. Let's keep the party going, folks. He picks up his guitar once more. Cooper and Mage scooch up beside each other to avoid the soaked end of the mat, and Phoebe finds a dry, sandy spot to sit down again. Embarrassed by the need for everyone to adjust their seats, Dexter deliberately sits a little away.
Please.
You're welcome to come closer, Dexter.
Oh,
Yeah, come on. Have you forgotten, Dex? The shindig's for you, too. Dexter gets up, shuffles closer to the fire, then drops back down. It's cool, Dex. You've been jinxed for so long that we're all used to it by now. You haven't sold any of my exorcism incense in like 8 months. I'm getting used to that, too. A ripple of laughter spreads among the crowd.
Oh, come on! Anyone would have thought they could make a fortune by selling incense at that time.
Damn.
oh,
Yeah, times were tough for everyone. No one blames you, Dex. Phoebe clearly does. 8 months. Poor Dexter. Seems like you're the only one still stuck in the muck. Edgardo gently pats Dexter's shoulder. Dexter's expression sits somewhere between tears and laughter. Matilda. She does sound like Matilda, doesn't she? A hand slowly rises among the group.
May I ask?
What happened back then? The group looks towards the voice. It belongs to someone they're not quite familiar with.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't here back then, so... Sorry, can I ask?
oh.
Of course you can, little Leo. Newbies need to know where traditions come from so that they can keep them alive.
Now,
It looks familiar. I don't know what it looks like. Now listen to me. This sprite reminds me of someone. I don't know who though. Or Edgardo. Fire party. The stone picking game. Stone picking game. "8 months ago." Amidst the clamor of the marketplace, Mercuria appears to be searching for something. She navigates through the crowd with a bundle of her herbs in her hand.
I see it.
Another one. She spots a little ball of energy curled up in a corner and hurries over to it.
Gray, lifeless, moaning in pain.
She crouches down and presses her forehead against a small cluster of energy. Mother, it's saying. Mother. With a flick of her fingers, Mercuria disperses the energy. It slowly reassembles. Footsteps approach from behind her.
Huh?
Aren't
Are
you?
you the new girl at the market? What are you doing here?
The woman's shadow casts over Mercuria's own. Mercuria turns and gazes upward, her eyes narrowed. In the sunlight, her hair appears singed, dry, and rebellious. The facial features are distinctly Germanic, making her Romani attire seem almost like a costume. Having gained Mercuria's attention, the woman turns her head to the side and shouts, "Yo, Bianca, get over here." Bianca, the tarot reader, is sitting at a nearby open-air bar, savoring a glass of tequila.
What?
What? And they give her a full-on design. She responds with equal volume. There's a girl here, or am I tripping again? No. Bianca glances at Mercuria and brusquely spits out the slice of lemon she'd been chewing on. Let her squat there and watch the ants, man.
I'm not feeling well these days. I'm always dizzy. Like someone's whispering in my ear and won't stop.
It's ruled. Bianca sets down her glass and walks over to Soraya, rubbing her palms. Always pulling jokers when I'm playing cards, even though I swear I took them out, you know? Did you finish the meds Phoebe gave you? She looks good, man. You're always so over the top. You think Maish and Cooper got the same bug as me? Are you getting freaky with Bianca yet? You felt any weird vibes lately? Well... Bianca pulls out a deck of tarot cards, shuffles them, and draws 3. Well, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Coins, Page of Coins. I keep pulling these cards lately. Is that weird or what? Amidst their exchange, Mercuria quietly lights up the herb bundle in her hand. Under the smoky haze, the ball of energy starts to fade away. Mercuria scans her surroundings, ensuring the energy has completely vanished. She swiftly locates some that have eluded capture.
I see it.
Emma. Mercuria extends her hand and lightly taps the hem of Soraya's skirt. Whoops, thanks. Must have picked up some dirt when I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe your costume got caught on something. $10 and I'll lay out your spread. This ain't just some costume, it's my meal ticket. Folks always trust the gypsy with their readings. Change of routine, something hidden. Change of routine, something hidden. Oh, is that what the tarot reading was? Real subtle with tarot there, fuck yeah. I didn't know what that meant, but damn, okay. Change of routine. Soraya gently caresses her cuff as if suddenly recalling something. They focused too much on her and gave leftovers to Dexter, but at least we have his power explained. Dexter has a power, or is it just his really bad luck? Besides, I can do my own readings, Bianca. Mr. Dispute, Mercuria has already trotted away. And she is not interested.
Where's she going?
Too much, it was fine. She looks good. She does look good. Mercuria makes her way to a faded hemp tent. The sounds of disorder emanate from within. Dexter catching L's left. Yeah, man. What are you trying to pull, man? I came for lotto numbers, not alphabet soup. Dexter is oh god, is attending a visibly irate man. He seems resigned to absorbing the full brunt of his complaints. This guy, man. You hit me with 6 letters? Dexter, Break it down for me, will you, please?
Um, well, it's like this.
Oh. No, man. Dexter's left leg begins to quiver. He's nervously rubbing his hands together. Each letter stands for a number, like A is 1, B is 2. You get it? And what about the other 24 numbers?
What?
The other 24? The customer hits the table so hard that the basket on top of it goes flying into the air. Dexter recoils, enduring this furious storm.
Enough!
Lottery numbers go from 1 to 50, you moron. I ain't paying you for this crap. With a final slap of the table, he departs. Upon the customer's exit, Mercuria approaches.
You can't seem to focus at all.
I think he's just bad at his job. Mercuria's voice, though emotionless, is more pleasant than the customer's bellowing.
Oh!
Hello, sorry, Miss Barbara's next in line.
No.
I'm just a drifter, not a customer. Name's Mercuria. As for that lady, I asked her to wait outside for a moment.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I've been super out of it lately, so are you like our new neighbor or something? Dexter rises unsteadily, pressing his hand to his forehead. Let me get you some tea. He heads over to a low camping table. Mercuria follows close behind. On the table sits a capsized teapot, its tea pooling on the table's surface. This is clearly a common occurrence based on the plethora of other stains that have long since penetrated deep into the wood. There is also a collection of fast food boxes, a smattering of half-eaten snack bags, and a pile of flattened disposable cups. Dexter has somehow managed to precariously balance them in a sort of crumpled tower.
Oh.
Sorry, my place isn't really set up for guests. Dexter strokes his chin, abashed by the disheveled state of his tent. But Mercuria's attention is directed elsewhere.
I see it.
It's seeping out again.
What?
Mercuria squats behind Dexter, suffusing something with the herb bundle.
Your spirit, your energy. Can't you feel it? It's spilling out of you.
That can't be
I
good.
can see it from that table to here.
Bro's fucking bleeding out spiritually, what the hell? The entire marketplace is imprinted with your essence. Everyone can feel it. Oh dear. Sorry, can you not make it sound like I peed my pants or something? Mercuria rises, a perplexed look in her eyes as she observes Dexter.
Your energy. It's like a puddle in heavy rain. Chaotic and muddy, with leaves and insects tumbling around inside in panic.
That do wonders for your confidence. You seek stillness, but find yourself adrift. You've lost your grounding, and it's causing your essence to overflow.
Mother. Earth. Yes, it mentioned mother.
Oh, she has a mother.
Is that so?
Are you looking for your mother? He has a mother too, damn. Dexter's eyes widen in astonishment.
No, I'm looking for her necklace. I lost it, and now she won't stop complaining.
No.
It's not your mother. It's you.
What?
Me.
You need rest.
You're putting too much pressure on yourself. All your worrying about that necklace is causing your energy to leak right out. You haven't noticed it, but I've seen them. The formless children scattered around, all fixated on the necklace. So you have them, exactly. Everyone has a mother here. Mercuria gently touches the energy ball in her hand.
I see it.
With every foot and fingerprint, you've left them behind. They're like children who have lost their mother, crying for attention. God, there's a lot of mothers in the story. Mercuria brings her hands together and up to Dexter's ear.
Now.
The whole market can hear their cries. Dexter shivers. It seems he heard something. Oh. Dexter, bewildered yet gracious, softly pushes Mercuria's hands away. Listen,
Oh,
you hit on something, but it's still pretty hard to believe. This is my arcane skill, not some energy leak. Dexter stretches out a finger. A glowing ball forms at its tip, quickly transforming into a little figure. Oh, he makes little dudes. It clings to Dexter's fingertip, looking sad. They have the same expression. Mercuria wiggles her finger at the figure. It scurries away onto Dexter's palm.
Oh,
I didn't mean to scare you. Mercuria apologizes to the little figure.
I think...
It's kinda unbelievable, don't you think? A stranger shows up and tells you that you're the reason the whole market's haunted. What's your angle? Why are you coming to me like this? You want me to pay you for damages?
no.
I'm here to invite you to a healing ritual. Ah. He's caught onto her now. So that's your scheme, huh? Talk crazy about people, get them confused, then hit them with the old, I've got the solution. You almost had me fooled. Mercuria doesn't argue. She just looks into Dexter's eyes as calm as ever.
Listen to yourself.
Listen to your heart. She lifts her hand, placing her palm on Dexter's cheek. It won't deceive you. It
Hey, hey, Dexter.
Dexter. Hey.
Oh!
Whoa, Mercuria? That girl from earlier? She left a while ago. How come you're sleeping so soundly?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I just felt like I was flying or something. All light and comfy, just... Got it. Same old. Barbara pulls a keychain from the basket on the table and thrusts it into Dexter's hand. Who is working at the New Age market and is worried about being scammed? Yeah, it's kind of an occupational hazard here, isn't it? You just get used to it. Would you hurry, please? Dexter, peering at the keychain in his palm, seems to awaken to the peculiar nature of this exchange.
May I ask you a question, Miss Barbara?
Why do you keep buying the keychains I've touched? They're just giveaways. What? This isn't part of your curse service? Please take this special gift. I think you'll like it. Did I misunderstand? And Dexter is having a time, isn't he? Eye of Moonlit Sea. I still think you're laying it on a little thick. Mage pats Dexter's back, signaling him to search faster. And whatever you have to say, wait till I've dug it up, Mage. Dexter is half plunged inside Mage's crate as he searches its contents. How do you ever find anything in this big thing? Dexter stands up, his face black, as if he just stuck it up a chimney. Oh, you must have spilled my nightfall powder. I'll charge you for that. Mage casually reaches into the crate and pulls out a brand new Ouija board. How many have you broken this week? At this point, you should just get them wholesale. I can cut you a deal, you know. What were we just talking about? That girl, Mercuria. Oh yeah, I mean, come on. A stranger sees you for the first time and says, you're flowing all over the market. Why should I believe her? And why are you taking her side? I thought we were buddies. But you felt a bit better when she touched your face, didn't you? Dexter hesitates, eventually giving a reluctant nod. Alright, I admit I did feel better.
Why not try her healing ritual?
Across from the tent, Mercuria stands quietly by her side. Purification ritual. Banish the darkness, soothe the soul, and welcome the light of calm within. Who plays a good game with her ads? Makes more sense than her usual chatter anyway. Oh, she's savvy for sure. Knows how to fend for herself. But maybe not in a business sense. She's offering these rituals for free. Really likes what she does, man. Dexter glances at Mage, who is still looking over at Mercuria. Did you guys go to one of her rituals? How was it? Oh, that was good. A look of satisfaction spreads across Mage's face as she recalls the ritual. The whispers in my ears are gone now, and the shadows in the corners of my eyes, too. You gotta try it, Dex. Believe me. Dexter gives a non-committal shake of his head. Listen, Dex, I really don't think that the strange stuff going on at the market is Mercuria's doing. Oh, you're talking about me suspecting her of setting me up? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you already know that she's not doing anything that'll cause any harm, right? Dexter fiddles with the Ouija board in his hands. He flips it over several times.
What if it really was me who made everyone uncomfortable?
Maybe you'll feel better after Mercuria's purification ritual. Then you won't be, flowing everywhere, or whatever. Dexter looks like he has more to say, but he bites it back. Oh, alright. I'll check it out then. Just hope she doesn't purify me out of existence. What are you so worried about? You can handle yourself. He gives Dexter a reassuring pat on the shoulder. By the way, you got enough exorcism incense burning there? I can hardly see your face. Oh, Phoebe gave this to me. Didn't cost a dime, so it's no biggie. Alright, alright. Dexter shrugs, leaves some cash, and takes off. Evening has arrived, signaling the commencement of the ritual. The crowd congregates in the plaza. Their collective focus is captured by the newly ignited bonfire.
She's here.
She's here. This phrase ripples from the front of the crowd to the back as everyone prepares their tools for the ritual. Dexter dies in Bianca Joy's Planet by, oh damn. Everyone but Dexter, he hangs back at the edge of the group.
Welcome to the healing ritual. Now,
Grab your white sage or crystal and let's get started. Everyone raises their implements, ready for the ritual. Forgot to bring some? Here, share mine. Having noticed Dexter's vacant expression, the participants graciously gives him half of their sage. Oh, no one told me to bring any. Thanks. Don't mention it. It's free, just over there. Dexter looks in the pointed out direction and sees a small stall. Beside it, the sign reads, White Sage, White Crystals. Was that sign there the whole time? I think so.
you can't seem to focus at all.
Man, why is that popping into your head right now? Dexter's agitation mounts.
What was that?
The participants turn back to face him.
No.
Oh, nothing. My bad, I thought I heard something. The participant turns away, edging a little further from Dexter.
Now,
You have white sage? Light it. You have white crystal? Hold it up to the moonlight. Mercuria's voice drifts from the front, quiet, but audible. Hey, got a light? Dexter taps the participant beside him. Nah, I got the crystal. Check with the dude on your right.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, my bad. I thought you were the one who gave me the white sage. They've already moved on, focused solely on the crystal in their hand.
You can't seem to focus at all.
Ah, forget her, man. She's got you totally mixed up.
Get your foot off me!
That's aggressive. Oops, sorry. I thought you were trying to push to the front. I've been standing right here the whole time. I haven't moved an inch. There is a faint sense of unease around Dexter. Huh? As his heart starts to thump harder, the unease around him grows into a ruckus. It's spreading from where he's standing.
Huh? Me?
Oh. Is he like a bad luck charm?
Okay.
He's...
Hey guys, what's happening?
Oh. The crowd recoils from the scream, leaving their participant in their own little circle. Having noticed the disturbance, Mercuria approaches. A kindled bundle of herbs leaves a trail of smoke as she walks.
Oh,
It's shattered, but it's still a fine piece of crystal. Mercuria picks up the fallen pendulum from the ground and returns it to the participant. Dexter's legs go weak, arm spaghetti. She knows the truth. She knows I'm the one to blame.
Yeah, that's him. I shouldn't have shared the herbs with him. You brought bad luck to the entire market and you're still bringing it now.
Dexter backs away, trying to blend into the crowd. But Mercuria spots him instantly.
No.
No. He backs away.
This guy? He gave me a hard time. Even the inside of my lungs smell like incense now.
I have to redo my eyeliner every morning because of him.
What the fuck does he do to your eyeliner, no?
please calm down, Dexter.
She comes closer, still holding the burning sage. Dexter can almost see the energy dissipating under her feet. Maybe he'll be the next to vanish.
No.
It wasn't me. This won't hurt you, Dexter. The crowd has already cleared the area of scattered spiritual energy around Dexter. He slips and falls to the ground.
No.
Bro is cursed for yeah, he is. Holy shit. Dexter curls up as if it would allow him to burrow underground to a place where Mercuria can't find him. He is losing it, but a cold hand brings his world back to quiet stillness. You're okay, Dexter. Mercuria raises her voice as she moves to guide the ritual participants.
Please, calm down.
Calm down.
Breathe in and out. Now, feel my energy. You
Your
know
excess of emotion is tormenting you. You're worn down, Dexter. Like a ruler drawn over uneven sand or a straw sweeping away the foam above the rim of a cup. Dexter fits snugly into the container that is himself. Oh. Dexter's breathing gradually regulates, like a crumpled piece of paper opened and pressed flat. Mercuria smooths out every crease. Soon, Dexter is so relaxed that he can barely open his eyes. You're all right now, Dexter. Those were the last words Dexter heard that night. portion of his power is when he's stressed, he gives bad luck and also makes people sorry. That does seem to be the case, yeah. I think it's more just his little dudes he spreads around kind of just reflect his mental state. Or inflict his mental state upon others, which is just general anxiety. and badness. Damn. The day that's a really shitty arcane to have. Holy crap. That's so sad. The day of departure. Present day. Oh. The little aromatherapist perches on her toes, leaning over the sandy ground next to the bonfire.
So,
Oh. Excuse me. So that's what this bonfire's gathering is all about. A big-time cleansing ritual. Before I joined this ritual, I've never done a group meditation with this many people. I always feel like we're more connected afterward. Cooper takes Maisha's hand to her left and Leah's to her right. After about 7 or 8 rituals, we've all pretty much been purified, so not many people come looking for Mercuria anymore. There's just us, really, and a few meditation enthusiasts. It's kind of turned into our own little private thing. We groove to Edgar's guitar, try Phoebe's latest mixes, and sometimes try to help Dex figure things out. Like hooking them up with purifying tools. What have they given you? These. Dexter rolls up his left sleeve, revealing a number of jingling bracelets. There's the energy cleansing bracelet I gave you. And my wooden beads. Let me think. Suddenly she gets an idea. Oh, horseshoes. Dexter parts his coat to reveal a belt adorned with not only horseshoe trinkets, but also several rabbit's feet. Lucky cards? Oh. Dexter lets his coat fall back into place. Where's the lucky card Soraya gave you? If you've lost it, there's no getting a new one. She's long gone. I just didn't bring it with me. I keep it under my pillow so I don't lose it. Maish nods in agreement.
maybe...
I might have something I can give you too. She grabs a scented candle and sets it down next to Dexter. This'll help you sleep.
That's all we can do to help Dexter.
Poor
Poor
thing.
thing. I wish there was something else we could do.
A hush descends as everyone contemplates how else to help him. Maish quickly devises a solution. Well, we are missing someone from the market crowd. Someone who's never even spoken with Dexter. Who's that? Bianca. The group exchanges glances. Are you really gonna ask her? Bianca's never been to one of our bonfire gatherings, has she? Maybe she'll come up with something useful. But I haven't seen her talk to anyone since Soraya took off. Plus, her dad just showed up again.
Oh.
Oh. Leah claps a hand over her mouth. You mean that guy who was banging on her trailer's gas tank, hollering for booze money? Damn, man. That's him. She's probably ducked to avoid the hassle. She tends to vanish for a couple of days whenever he shows up. Let's not bother Bianca, then. Dexter shifts uncomfortably.
Oh!
Why is there mud here? He despairingly smears the clump of mud from his hands onto his clothes.
I think...
Maybe if Mercuria purifies me a few more times, I'll get better. The group's focus turns to the long, silent Mercuria. She's basking in the moonlight, cradling a crystal in her hands.
No.
All I can do is pull the weeds. But Dexter, your heart's already too tangled up.
I'm sorry.
Pretty soon, I won't be able to clear them as fast as they grow, and then nothing will work. He's a lost cause, is what she's saying. What should I do? He starts to panic again. Even the others start to feel uneasy. Mercuria instinctively waves away the spiritual energy spilling from Dector's anxiety and lights another bundle of herbs.
Anyhow,
I'll retrieve your mother's necklace. Will you come with me? Dexter lowers his head, inhaling the smoke from the sage. It's good for you. It's been lost for nearly 10 months now. No one knows where it is, Mercuria. I know. If I go with you... Dex... Edgardo, not usually one to butt in, cuts Dexter off. Huh? You're in no shape to leave the market. Even if Mercuria is not here, you've still got us, and there are plenty of herbs and crystals to keep you steady. If you leave the market, you'll scatter your energy everywhere. Mercuria can't handle all that on her own. Dexter looks up at Mercuria, but she doesn't react. He's waiting for him to decide. The sage is burning unusually fast, perhaps because there's an unusually large amount of energy to cleanse. Have you made your decision? Dexter stands still, running his fingertips over the grooves on the crate.
I think I'd better stay.
I see.
I'll leave you some purifying crystals, circles, and tools. Do your best to keep a peaceful heart while I'm gone. I'll set off first thing in the morning. But...
How are you gonna find it? We have no idea where he lost it in the first place.
Everyone nods in agreement. Meish has voiced the question on everyone's mind. Mercuria closes her eyes. Slowly, her right hand rises and her finger points. Her forehead gradually tilts in the same direction.
If you let it go, you'll find it one day.
When will you come back? Mercuria opens her eyes and looks at her companions by the fire.
We'll meet again.
That is not encouraging. Dawn. Mercuria sits on the ground. Her stall is as empty as it was when she first arrived. Mercuria has distributed her belongings among the members of the market, except for the worn map of America that she now holds in her hands. Well... Her fingers glide across the map as she feels the energy beneath them. It's like she's searching for veins. Like the path created by the fallen leaves of a tree or the echo of a cheerful little tune. The bow slides joyfully against the strings. Whether in 4 or 8 beats, its sound is sustained. Then it lands ever so softly, without stirring a single speck of dust.
Yeah.
Fresno. Oh god, why are we going to Fresno? Her fingertips land precisely on the name. And there's nothing up there. Huh? Mercuria looks over at Bianca's trailer. It's been parked there for ages. The yellow paint has long since flaked off, and the remaining patches have been obscured by dust. It no longer serves as a vehicle, but its structure is intact enough to shelter Bianca from the elements. After watching for a moment, Mercuria stands up. She pats off the dirt on her backside, folds up the map, and begins her journey. Oh, this is why she's hitchhiking in her trailer then, huh? Day of departure. Vacation in California. Sausalito. Just outside the bike rental shop, Mercuria stands by the roadside watching the traffic. A thin sheen of sweat covers her face. Her fingers tap a gentle rhythm on her thigh. She's listening intently, focusing on the faint voice of the necklace amidst the symphony of the world. 4 steps back. She watches the passing cars and she murmurs to herself.
No.
Too bright. It's the night we spend. A car passes by. A bit much. She turns her attention to the next vehicle. Sounds like jazz, but not the kind I'm looking for. She shakes her head as the light turns green and she crosses the street.
I see it.
Northeast, like it's floating on a wave. Mercuria reaches out to feel the flow of energy, her steps quickening.
Please.
Hurry, follow me. On these bustling streets, everyone knows their path. Hurry, follow me. But Mercuria simply waits to embrace whatever comes her way. Suddenly she stops. Hitchhiking. She seems to have suddenly understood something. She hails a white sedan. This is a crescendo. It clarifies the necklace's energy. Now is the time for the first movement to meet the second. Could you give us a ride? I can't pay. Mercuria leans into the open car window, the tassels on her clothes catching in sunlight. Where are you headed? Fresno.
I've been, lucky girls. I'll take you to San Lucas.
That was... Thank you. But Mercuria doesn't hop in. She turns back, searching for something.
Bianca.
Come on. This is your only chance. Why did Bianca call it? Mercuria calls out into the crowd. A woman wrapped in a headscarf reluctantly emerges from behind a bus stop sign and enters the sedan. This guy was a little too enthusiastic. The car's interior is much livelier, or rather chaotic, than Bianca anticipated. 3 brown hens and 2 white roosters strut around in the back, occasionally taking flight and landing on Bianca and Mercuria's heads. A white bulldog with a swollen head lies leisurely at the passenger window, enjoying the breeze. After the white rooster's 3rd aerial show, Bianca can contain her irritation no longer. Why aren't they in cages? Well, so they produce the finest eggs in the county.
What?
You mean your county judges eggs on whether the chickens can fasten a seatbelt? Of course not, it's just to keep them in a good mood. Feel free to hold him, Miss Bianca. Alexander's a very obedient chicken.
Oh.
He even has a name. Bianca wails as Alexander lands on her head for the 4th time. Mercuria gently picks him up and places him on Bianca's lap. Alexander promptly settles down.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I forgot about your calming touch.
No.
It had nothing to do with me. He likes you.
Ha! Good for you, Bianca.
Bianca gives an awkward response and the car quickly falls quiet.
So...
Bianca decides to voice the question that's been lingering in her mind. How long did you know I was here? Since last night. Saw you sitting on the roof of a car.
Oh.
That long, huh?
I see it.
I sensed your energy. So you rented a bike and rode all the way from San Francisco to Sausalito just to mess with me.
No.
No, I was following the necklace's energy.
The necklace's energy?
Mercuria nods.
So...
So was it the necklace's energy that told you that the best way to get from San Francisco to Fresno was to ride a bike from San Francisco to Sausalito, then catch a ride from Sausalito to San Lucas? Goddamn. What'll you do once you get to San Lucas?
Oh,
You'll see when we get there. Oh,
What about DC? Got any plans to go there?
DC? Man, that's on the other side of the country.
What?
DC. Bianca takes Mercuria's map and eventually finds Washington, D.C. on the other side of the continent.
No.
Nope, we can't go there. He quickly rejects the idea.
Maybe.
So, Mercuria, when we get to San Lucas, let's take a bus to Fresno. I'll buy the tickets, okay? It won't take more than a few hours. Why? Why? Because it's better than wandering aimlessly. What's your final destination? Fresno?
no.
That's where I'm going. Bianca hesitates before rubbing her hair in frustration. Whatever. Have it your way.
Bianca.
Mercuria leans forward to come face to face with Bianca.
You've yearned for a journey like this, haven't you? Otherwise, you wouldn't have followed me.
Mercuria's eyes show no emotion. They're like shiny glass beads reflecting Bianca back on herself.
You're reading me like a book, as always.
As always. Bianca waves her hand in resignation. Alright, I'll give it a shot.
I know this girl who lives as free as the wind.
She lands where she pleases and can take off at any time. But we're missing someone. Someone who's never spoken with Dexter. Who's that? Bianca. The hand poised to pry open a bottle cap pauses, seemingly surprised at her name being mentioned. Then she goes ahead and opens it. It's a gathering I'd never join. I'm content watching from afar, just like at the beginning. Bianca casually flicks the cap into a nearby trash bucket. You mean that guy who was banging on her trailer's gas tank, hollering for boost money? Yep, that's my dad. Bianca takes a swig, still unsure of where to hide from him tomorrow. If her father finds her, it'll be yet another round of begging and stealing. I should have just split with Soraya and saved myself the headache. But why didn't I bail when I had the chance?
Yeah.
I'll set off first thing in the morning. Huh? Bianca murmurs to herself.
I'll set off first thing in the morning.
Why does she get to be so free? Bianca rests her chin on her hand. She watches as they finish chatting, extinguish the bonfire, and disperse. The New Age market falls silent.
Could I also live a free life like she does?
Suburb of San Lucas.
I see it.
You're looking pretty down. Your energy is all wilted. An hour's walk on a rocky trail would wilt anyone. Don't you ever get tired? The Mercuria's steps remain sprightly. Where are we? Mercuria pulls out the map but hesitates to pinpoint their location.
So...
Mercuria? I don't know. I'm following you. Oh no. Bianca stops and looks around. Oh no. The road winds upward through the mountains and disappears into the distance.
What?
So what do we do now? Go back the way we came and catch a ride in town, or keep going? It's up to you. Okay, I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna say that Bianca's dad stole the necklace, and they're just looking for him. That's essentially what's going on. Like, they don't know they're looking for him, but they're eventually gonna run into him. That's what I'm thinking is happening here. There's no reason, I think, because then it resolves both of their arcs, right? 50 minutes ago. Having arrived in San Lucas, Mercuria and Bianca exit the sedan, brushing feathers off their clothes.
Oh,
That guy gave me an egg. Bianca holds the egg up against the sun to see if there's an embryo inside.
so
What's our next move? Where do you feel like going?
maybe.
Let's find a spot to check if this egg's got any life in it first. Shop will work. Mercuria points nonchalantly at a building with a rooster on the roof.
No, I decide where we go.
Have you read the Pioneer lore? I read and there's something interesting about his power. I don't know his power, but I did read his because I only have his first story unlocked so far. But I did read his first story, and it seems to be he's the idea of, you know, capitalism, essentially, you know, of making money. That seems to be his identity, you know, his awakening identity or whatever. You know, just making stuff. I don't know about his power though. I haven't seen it. No, I decide where we go. Bianca, eager to fulfill the promise she made in the car, is ready to take the lead. She closes her eyes and spins around, stopping just before she pulls. That way. She points to a dirt road. Bianca cradles the egg in her palm once again, and she declares her decision. We'll go that way, and the first shopkeeper we find will tell us what's up with the egg. He can create graffiti in the air. Oh, he can, like, make air drawings? That's interesting. But, what is that? How does that relate to his, like, origin? But I'm assuming his power has something to do with, like, his backstory and lore, right? Maybe? Not good at this spur of the moment stuff. Bianca leans forward, placing her hands on her knees as she tries to stretch her legs. What would you do in this kind of situation? Follow the energy.
Energy this, energy that.
Bianca plunks herself down on the ground.
So,
Where's your energy taking you now? It's following you.
oh,
Great. Bianca lies down by the roadside.
You need rest.
Good idea. A break will do us some good. Mercuria lies down next to Bianca and closes her eyes. Her silver hair blends into the grass. A grasshopper lands on her nose. She gently rubs her nose, causing it to hop away again. You're gonna sleep just like that. Bianca's nose is filled with the smell of fresh grass. Ready to go?
no.
Oh,
Then why not sleep? Mercuria turns her body away from Bianca as she prepares to take a nap. Bianca doesn't know what choice to make. So she just closes her eyes ever so tightly.
Bianca, what an anxious way to sleep.
Crying out loud, you're not even facing me. Bianca turns her back to Mercuria.
No.
I'm not sleeping. I'm thinking. The two remain silent. After a while, Bianca struggles as if trying to break free from something.
Oh,
Oh. She sits up and pulls out her tarot cards, but after a moment, she puts them away.
so,
Is this really how we're going to get to Fresno?
Yeah,
You sure we're not lost?
anyhow.
We'll get there one way or another. Breathe. please. This sentiment drives Bianca to the brink of frustration. Seriously? How or when are we gonna get there then, huh? The vagueness of Mercuria's statement prompts too many questions. You can also choose to go back. It doesn't mean you're not free. Not free. Bianca brushes the hair from her forehead.
So...
If it were up to you, would you keep going? Mercuria opens her eyes to look at Bianca.
No.
I couldn't have chosen this path in the first place. It's your journey.
However...
But if it were up to me, I'd keep going into the unknown until something compelled me to stop. Bianca stares into the distance at the road disappearing into the mountain.
maybe.
What if there's nothing beyond the mountain? Bianca points just past the furthest point of the path that she can see. If there's nothing there, we'll go back to town. Alright. Bianca pulls Mercuria to her feet and together they return to the path. After what feels like an eternity. Huff, huff. Suburbs of San Lucas. Every step Bianca takes feels like wading through thick sludge. She forces herself to keep walking, but she's hardly making any progress. Bianca raises her head, realizing how far she still is from the highest point of the road. Before awakening 100%, it was vandalized with graffiti and then thrown in the trash where it was awakened and found by Jay. What the heck? Okay, so that's... So basically he took the first thing that happened to him as he was awakening and made it his Arcanum. Damn. Mercuria, however, shows no sign of fatigue. She's already at the summit, looking out over this landscape.
Bianca.
Come on, Bianca. Once she's close, Mercuria reaches out to Bianca and helps her up the final ledge. Look. At the foot of the hillside, by a dark road, sits a little red house.
Oh!
That's not just any house. Look at the sign out front. Who'd have thought there'd be a shop out here? Can you see what the sign says? Mercuria shakes her head. You will read that. I guess we're about to find out whether you'll get a pet chicken or not. I'm hoping more for a place to rest our feet. Or else my feet will be bleeding all over the place. Chapter 6. Rest, Stop, Reveal. Rest, Stop, Reveal. Trade for trade. Bianca reads the sign as she walks into the yard. There's an open sign hanging on the door. Anybody home? She shades the glass on the door with her hands in an attempt to see inside. Glass on the door there.
You didn't drive here?
The shopkeeper emerges from the backyard. Her apron is covered in soil. She must have been tending to her garden. Come on in. The door's unlocked. Bianca pulls the door open. Its bell rings. The thrift shop is filled with a wide variety of goods, each with its own level of quality, likely a result of the bantering among its customers. Ceramic clocks, rain boots, fans, diving gear, even urns for ashes. The shopkeeper doffs her apron as she enters from the back door.
Oh,
Oh, right. Could you help me see if this egg will hatch a chick? What she? Bianca produces a small basket from her waist that she weaved from the threads of her hem during the long walk.
let me see.
The shopkeeper retreats before returning with a small flashlight. She shines it into the egg, revealing the unformed body within.
Oh,
I see it. It's growing, that's for sure. Are you planning to keep carrying it around like this? Some kind of new age prenatal education?
no.
I just picked it up on our way here. Better put it somewhere warm and safe soon. It won't hatch if it doesn't get the care it needs. Bianca carefully takes the egg from the shopkeeper and puts it back in the basket.
So,
Why'd you open a shop all the way out here? You get many visitors. Oh, I get a few from time to time, and they always surprised me. Does this count as a surprise? Bianca nods to the egg in the basket.
oh, not at all, young ladies. I'm a godmother to many children.
There are more kids born on these roads than you'd think, and I just so happen to have some medical know-how. As for why I opened the shop, the shopkeeper strikes an elegant pose as if on camera.
When you begin a journey, no one knows exactly what will happen. Embracing the unknown can be a lot of fun.
Are they using the same voice actor as they do for the narrator? She looks fondly at the items in the shop. Each piece in this place holds a fragment of a traveler's life.
Oh,
It's like I'm living in a different movie. I swear to God, it's the same voice. In a different movie every day.
so
What was the first thing you traded for? That's a question I hear a lot. She opens a cash register and pulls out a wad of bills.
when I exchanged a roll of toilet paper for this, I thought, hey, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
This is definitely the same voice actor. Maybe this is how it goes with everyone awakened. Apple controls the light. Maybe it was in the sun. Lucy can upgrade an electrical device with a chance to shrink. Maybe how it was used. Well, I think Lucy specifically was born as a result of either Edison or Tesla's research, right? So that could be the source of her, her upgrade, basically, right? And Apple controls the light. Maybe it was the sun, but I think since he's so heavily associated with Regulus, maybe she caused him to awaken, possibly, right? And then he kind of just inherited part of her arcanum, which is light, optics, that sort of thing. Oh, I thought it'd be something a little more heartwarming. Hang on. Wait. What's the first thing you train for? That's a question I hear a lot. When I changed the world toilet paper for this, I thought, hey, this was once in a lifetime. Something a little more heartwarming. This is the real world kid. But I'm not just about money. Have a look around. I never ask for much. She flicks on the overhead lights, and the place lights up.
So,
You're not worried about trading for stuff nobody wants? Like this microscope?
oh,
Well, someone might need that to examine the leaves up in the mountains. Everything has its use, right? They all find their way in the end. I don't stress about it. Bianca scans the shelves. There are all kinds of oddities.
Bianca,
I think this'll suit you. Mercuria's voice rings from the shelf near the shop entrance. What? A dress. Bianca follows the sound to find Mercuria holding a gown from the shelf. It's a bold, vibrant red dress with a backless design that would make its wearer the center of attention at any party. It's beautiful. Apple can make things invisible and she can't. That is true. Hers is more... Isn't it the other way around? I thought it was Regulus who makes things invisible. I mean, I wouldn't expect their Arcanums to be like, you know, one-for-one replicas, right? More just kind of an offshoot or a variant, something like that. I don't know. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Though I do wonder if that accounts for other Awakened too. I'd have to look into our other Awakened characters. We have Radio and who else? There was one more. There was one more. I can't remember. Radio, Lucy, Apple, Pioneer. Oh, that's all of them actually. Yes, it's beautiful. Bianca takes a dress from Mercuria, draping it over her shoulder to see how it looks. But when would I wear it? I can't do tarot readings at the market in an evening gown. It's not really me. Bianca examines herself in the mirror, picturing herself dancing in the gown at a disco. It's a bit too much. With a hint of pity, Bianca hangs the dress back up.
Maybe.
Let's look for something else.
Oh.
Oh. You find something you like?
No.
Not yet. Wait, this is... Is it? Bianca picks up a necklace from the shelf. Its chain is rusted, and the photo inside the locket is speckled with black spots. Okay.
This is the necklace Dexter's been looking for.
Oh, that was easy. Mercuria glides over, so I was wrong, man. Damn. Oh, what is this what you expected, Mercuria?
No.
This is the path you chose, Bianca. I have merely followed you.
Oh.
In battle, Regulus does nothing in You know what, you're right. She's just, like, throwing Apple around like a Pokemon. Regulus's Arcanum is light-based, though, right? I'm pretty sure it is. She just never actually uses it. It's always just Apple. What the heck? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I've actually found Dexter's necklace that's been missing for 10 months. How much is it? Fully immersed in the joy of her discovery, Bianca quickly looks for the necklace's price tag. It's a free gift. It's a trade,
What
bro.
did I say? Every item serves a purpose for someone in the world.
The shopkeeper smiles warmly, perhaps genuinely happy for Bianca's delight. So, does that mean we can just take it?
Oh.
It means you have to buy something first. The shopkeeper's joy turns into the satisfied smile of a farmer with a barn full of wheat. The tarot reading from the start came through. Wait, hang on. Wait, what did you say was the, hang on, let's scroll back here. Change of routine, something hidden. Yeah, there you go. They kind of just did their own thing, and hey, they found it. Okay, then let's pick out something else. Bianca searches the shelves, looking for something that won't be too bothersome to take back with her. This ceramic clock, it's a bit heavy. Bianca picks it up, weighs it, and puts it down again. Her eyes keep landing on the red dress, but she continues to peruse the shop. I would just buy the dress, holy shit. Rain boots, probably more comfortable than my heels. They can be kind of heavy though. The allure of the red dress persists, but she has virtually no occasion to wear it. Bianca ducks her head below the shelf to avoid seeing it again.
Oh.
A fan. That'll cool us down for the rest of the trip. If it doesn't need electricity, that is.
Bianca.
Mercuria already knows. Huh? Bianca stares at Mercuria, who's picked up the red dress once again. Just buy it, bro. She can practically hear the spell-binding pitch about to leave Mercuria's lips. She needs to speak up before she's convinced, maintain some semblance of control. Fine, I'll take it. She gives in completely. I really thought her dad would play more of a role. Like, he'd be the one who stole the necklace. Just follow this road and you'll get to Fresno pretty quick. You might even be able to hitch a ride. Thank you. The shop door swings open and out steps Mercuria and Bianca wearing the red dress. Oh, well, she put it on right there. This dress, Dexter's necklace, it's all kind of nuts. Bianca's still riding the double high of finding the necklace and getting the dress she wanted.
Now,
So, where are we headed now? Fresno.
let's go.
Let's go. Bianca strides forward, the movement of her dress revealing a pair of glossy black rain boots on her feet. She got those two down. Why does this story feel more like Bianca's character story than it does Mercuria's? Like, we just met Bianca. Why is this story about her primarily? Like, her development? Like, Mercuria is just there to facilitate Bianca's development for some reason. Like, I have nothing against it, I just find it like an odd way to do it. I guess it kind of matches her role just in general. She's the support. The attention doesn't go to her, it goes to whoever she's with. Whew. The Valet of Pentacles also means an unexpected find, but that would be too close to spoilers to say. Ah, there you go. Unexpected find, damn. Thanks for the ride, see ya. She's a spiritual healer after all. Yeah, exactly. She's just fulfilling her preset role. I do kind of wish that we got more information on her just in general, though, just in her own story, you know? It kind of feels too much like 37's story, where it was mostly about Sophia, right? But in that case, at least, we already had pre-knowledge of Sophia, and she plays a more of her own story. Here, Bianca, I'd be very surprised if we saw her again, honestly. Like, after this story. Bianca and Mercuria climb out of the car.
Happy weekend, ladies.
Ooh, excuse me. Fresno, we finally made it. There's nothing out here. Bianca drifts along the sidewalk like a half-deflated balloon. Gotta walk on my toes. I think I'll scream if my heels touch the ground. Look, there's a restaurant right there. Guess this is our best bet. My feet are killing me. Leaning on Mercuria and wincing from the blisters, Bianca shuffles into the restaurant on her toes. Skunk Salsa Restaurant. The place isn't busy, so they're seated right away, and a server comes over to take their order. 2 beef tacos, some corn chips, and... Can I grab a fortune cookie? Do they even have money?
Of course.
The server places a fortune cookie on the table before heading to the kitchen. Mercuria gets up to follow her. I remembered in the Regulus skin she uses Apple as a battery to attack with light. Yeah, Regulus doesn't do anything on her own. It's always just Apple. What the heck, man? Huh? Bianca stops cracking open her fortune cookie. She watches Mercuria talking to the manager in the kitchen through the pass-through. They seem to have struck some kind of deal. Mercuria heads back. As soon as she sits, Bianca hits her with a flurry of questions. You know each other? Just met.
Oh.
What were you two chatting about?
The job.
Job. The job? Bianca looks around, puzzled. I don't sense anything unusual here. We mostly learn about Mercuria's attitude, found how her color scheme and her nature are like, yeah, mercurial, right? Mercury is the ever-shifting liquid metal, and also like to have a mercurial temper, right? To kind of flop from one thing to another. That is true. We do learn about her attitude. We learn that she's basically untethered, right? She is free. She just does whatever the hell she wants. Kind of domineering too, isn't she? She just kind of takes charge.
No.
A job as a waitress.
A waitress?
Waitress?
Yeah. You should always start by getting a job when you settle in a new city.
Oh, she's planning to stay. Shit, man. Bianca looks incredulously at Mercuria. She follows the energy. Yeah. Not heading back. And you're not going to keep doing the spiritual healing thing? I'll stay here for a while, just like I did when I first arrived in San Francisco. Being a spiritual healer isn't all I do. I just need to settle down first. Ah, we just baked. Yeah, she did. In her surprise, Bianca accidentally pops open the fortune cookie.
You've already made up your mind?
She just does what she wants, man. Mercuria nods lightly.
So...
Well, you're returning it, man. What about Dexter's necklace?
Oh.
You can bring it back. You have hands. Mercuria's reply is serene.
Was this a plan from the beginning?
Nope. There's no way. Oh, it was. Damn, Mercuria nods. I was fully expecting her to just have decided.
This is how I live.
To just decide. This is how I live, yeah. Indeed, she's a free soul. Bianca reads the message from the fortune cookie. You'll always have true friends by your side. Bullshit. Bianca crumples it into a ball. She's upset. You did give away all your stuff before you left. I should have figured you wouldn't go back.
But you will.
You will. Bianca wraps her fingers around the cookie, pressing it lightly in her palm. True friends, what's Soraya doing now and in which city?
Me? I don't think so.
Can't I be as free as Mercuria? Her grip tightens.
Is that so?
Why didn't I just leave back then? I couldn't do it. Yeah. Bianca, sweetie, come on over to Daddy. No matter how bad I want to leave. When it's time to really hit the road, I just can't seem to take that step. But for Mercuria, it seemed so easy.
Yes, I'm sure.
Sure. Crack.
Bianca.
Mercuria grabs Bianca's hand. Her fortune cookie has been reduced to crumbs.
No, don't cast your arcane skill on me.
What was once calming now feels like a snake ready to strike. Bianca pulls away from Mercuria's touch. She realizes her eyes are wet with tears. I never realized how awful it is to lead a calm, uneventful life. Mercuria's hand remains extended, but Bianca can't discern her expression through her tears. Now that her friend is gone, Bianca finally sees how lonely and trapped she is in San Francisco. She resents him. The man she once admired is the very same man who's now restraining her, holding her tight in his grip. But that's not the only reason. Soraya...
Yeah, eventually you'll go back.
Bianca has calmed down. Mercuria sits opposite, watching her idly flick corn chips on the table as her emotions dissipate. She unapologetically snatches Mercuria's taco after finishing her own. You seem to be in a better mood. Bianca nods. Thank you. This journey's been nice. I feel like I've just woken up from a day-long hangover. Found Dexter's necklace, got a dress I love, and had a real adventure. I don't think I have the nerve to start somewhere else. Mercuria, I'm not like you.
No.
It's not about nerve, Bianca. It's just how I live.
I was born without a home. Now, may I hold your hands?
Mercuria's hand is still outstretched. She extends the other. Bianca nods and places her hands in Mercuria's. But Bianca doesn't feel that familiar warmth in her soul. Mercuria is simply holding her hands, not casting her arcane skill.
Thank you for showing me that granting inner peace doesn't always help.
Bianca smirks.
Since this dream is coming to an end, shall we do something to complete it?
What do you propose?
I've never seen myself dancing in a party dress.
Let's go.
Cortez Hotel. Oh, this is what they use for 1929. The two girls wander through Fresno. They pause as music hits their ears. Hopped on the express train. A little else but a ticket in hand. The busker's song floats through the bustling streets, leading Bianca and Mercuria to its source. His lazy, raspy voice carries the miles he has traveled. Hopped on the express train. Strumming his time-worn guitar, he lazily leans on a pile of cardboard and plastic bags. His fingers are stained, but they still produce a wonderful sound. Bianca kicks off her rain boots, grabs the hem of her skirt, and dances barefoot before the singer. A small crowd starts to gather. I follow you, might go my own way. Mercuria can't help but join the dancing. This will be the most beautiful scene present tonight. That's pretty. Two figures, one in red and one in silver, ignoring the world around them and dancing out their zest for life. Ah, this soundtrack slaps. See you next time. See you next time. See you next time. Bianca sings wholeheartedly, not wanting the night to end, not wanting this free-spirited dream to fade. When we get distilled in Mercury, yeah, we finally get it, right? Tomorrow's gotta be better than today. He believes it. Tomorrow will be better. Oh, by the way, there's a new EP on it. I think I was playing that before stream started. I just threw it up. I'm pretty sure I've heard it already. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Oh, with the flow. The good old days. Is this... Are we in the future now? Oh. Neck. Ooh. Hey, wake up. Oh, no.
Hey!
Huh? Don't. We're here. In San Francisco. Thank you. A night of wild dancing has left Bianca utterly exhausted. It's 5 in the morning and the dawn chorus has begun. Birds flit from branch to branch, chirping to one another. But it's not yet time for the New Age market to awaken. Most all sit empty, while a few contain people in deep meditation as they quietly make the most of the morning. Can I help you with anything, miss? Edgardo's words are cut short.
Bianca?
Bianca? Edgardo looks at her up and down. Oh. The dress. That's a pretty dress. Did you just get it? He hesitates before continuing. Bianca, some stuff went down at the market while you were gone. He's choosing his words carefully. Is he fucking dead? Mercuria, oh. She's gone. I know. I went with her.
Oh.
Oh. It's hard to tell if he's more shocked that Bianca ran into Mercuria or that she was traveling with her. I'm beat, Edgardo. I'm gonna crash for a while. Did you get everyone
together? I have something to say.
Sure, leave it to me. Bianca drags herself back to her trailer. She falls into a deep sleep. In her dream, there's no pain in her feet, no sad farewells, no trivial family matters. Only peace, an indescribable peace, like a crystal lake nestled in the boundless mountains. Bianca wakes up, not wanting to leave the serenity of her dream. She lies in bed with her eyes closed, reliving it in her mind.
Bianca? Are you awake? Bianca?
Outside the car window, a bonfire burns gently under the night sky. You've almost got everyone. Alright. I'll calm on out in a sec. She pulls herself out of bed, bandages up her feet, and gives the egg a pat before heading out. As soon as Bianca shows up, she's bombarded with questions.
Oh.
You went to Fresno with Mercuria. How's she doing? She's still looking for that necklace. Shh. Bianca takes the necklace out and passes it to Dexter. This is... Dexter opens the locket, touching a little photo he knows so well.
It's back! It's back!
He flings it around his neck. Elsewhere at this very moment, Skunk Salsa Restaurant. Now you've lost your employee ID card too. Your luck's been awful lately. Here, I bought this lucky keychain for you at the market today. Maybe it'll help you find it. Oh no. You've already given me a bunch of these keychains. There's another unlucky dude. He lifts his keychain. There are more decorations than actual keys on it.
I'm not sure that.
I'm not sure this will make any difference. It'll work. Come on, let's go test it out. Yeah. Without another word, she pulls the man out of the restaurant. Cash or card. But the two walk right past her. Mercuria watches them as they go. Damn, they didn't even pay. I used the wallet they left here to... Oh, there we go. Settled the bill. Mercuria walks to the table and wipes it down. She notices a wisp of gray-white energy at her fingertips. Oh no. Dexter? But the man was clearly not Dexter. Mercurio looks at the item on the table.
Oh.
Dexter's gift keychain. She recalls when she first met Dexter. Oh, because he was handing out keychains to everyone. He's just been fucking people over this entire time. There was a woman waiting anxiously outside the tent that night, right after that furious man left.
I see.
That was her. Barbara. Mercury peers out the restaurant window, watching the backs of the two who just left. Barbara is hurriedly pulling the man to the other end of the street, but the man seems to remember something. He stops her, searches himself, and insists they return to the restaurant. The energy at Mercuria's fingertips dissipate. Looks like Dexter got his necklace.
Oh.
Power's gone.
Power's gone.
Oh. His arcanum only works when he's anxious. Goddamn. An out-of-control car rushes past where Barbara was moments before. It veers off the road and collides. Oh wait, no, it worked. He gave her luck. She's not fucking dead. He was worried about being scammed. He was a scammer himself all along. Yeah, no, I mean, apparently his shit works. If it hadn't been for the man's return for his wallet, Barbara's fate would have been sealed. Well, that's, he's gonna need some therapy for that, I think. Perfect timing. Mercury heads over to the phone and makes an emergency call. Barbara sits paralyzed with fear on the ground. The man helps her up and walks her back to the restaurant. Sorry. The man enters with Barbara. He's shaking like a leaf. Yeah, she's gonna need Cacanio. Can I get a hot chocolate? She's scared stiff. Barbara's eyes are wide. She stares firmly at her feet, horrified by what would have happened if she had taken one more step. All right. The monsters, I think, are use good luck. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. The man guides her back to her seat. Is it necessarily good luck, though? Because, I mean, Mercury noted before that they were also kind of spreading bad stuff as well. So, I don't know. Dexter's Arcanum seems very, like, bipolar in that sense. It'll just either fuck you over or really, really help you. Who doesn't need Kakania? Honestly, I would like Kakania. I need more green units for Marcus. Sirens blare in the street. The blue and red lights of the police car illuminate the chaos of the figures outside. Mercuria brings a cup of hot chocolate to Barbara.
Please.
Relax.
Calm down.
You're safe now. Single-use curse of misfortune. Yeah, right, it's one or the other. Mercuria gently strokes Barbara's head. Under Mercuria's soothing touch, Barbara's breathing steadies and her face loses its look of terror. I guess his skill depends on his mood. That does seem to be the case, right? Because when he was anxious, Mercuria very explicitly said he was causing trouble. Like, he was the reason for all the misfortunes happening in the area, right? In San Francisco. At the market. And Arcanus with a healing skill. Mercuria gives him a nod. Did that car crash just burn through all my bad luck? The man trembles as he picks up his wallet from the table, pulls out a business card, and hands it to Mercuria. So this is how she joins us, huh?
May I ask?
Have you heard of the St. Pavlov Foundation? I feel like everyone should have, right? It's a big power. We're in need of an Arcanus healer. You would be of great use to us. You know, I think Mercuria might just be a better therapist than Kakanya is, honestly. She's more successful, it seems. The group lingers on the story of Bianca and Mercuria's unexpected journey. So you'll have a chick soon. Are you going to use it for your tarot readings? How? Oh, a journey. Why is she voiced? What the hell? Cooper is leaning back with her eyes closed. She seems to be lost in some kind of fantasy. So, Mercuria is working as a waitress at a place called Skunk Salsa Restaurant? Yes. Dexter stands up, excitedly touching the necklace around his neck.
I think...
Maybe I should go thank her in person. She's not gonna be there, bro. Go for it. Go on. Everyone encourages him. You're not a walking jinx anymore now that you've got your necklace back. It'll bring no harm. You won't have to offer curse services anymore either. Might want to think about changing your keychains too. No one would want them even if you paid them.
Oh!
No. Dexter looks hurt. Believe me, these were the pick of the bunch. There's a gentle collective jeer, followed by a break into other conversation. So, Bianca? He asks in a low voice. You gonna keep coming to these meetups?
Of course.
Of course.
As soon as I solve my dad's problem.
Oh, she's really getting to the root of her issues, huh? How do you plan to do that?
Oh!
I registered him for a support group for alcoholics. It's filled with people who've been through the same. Unemployment, getting laid off, feeling aimless. I think it'll be good for him.
So...
Hey, Edgardo. Something occurs to her. She puts her hand on Edgardo's shoulder.
Maybe.
We all know you're a good guy, and I don't mean any offense, but maybe... Well, I was thinking... What are you gonna tell him? Bianca's trying to choose her words carefully. Maybe when they left...
Did Soraya tell you where they were going?
Oh.
Of course. I'll tell you all about it later. He gives Bianca a pat on the shoulder before going back to his guitar. Oh, who could say no to a night like this? I hope that every night from now on, Can be just like tonight. The end. Hard to say. We've only seen Kakani work with his old, and that's a lost cause if I've... I mean... Kakania kind of made it worse, right? It's not even that it was a lost cause. Kakania actively just made it worse because she never... Like, Isolde and Kakania never really understood each other, like, to any real degree, right? They always kind of just talk past each other whenever they interact. You know, Isolde is seeing someone who isn't really there, you know, someone better than she is, and Kakania is seeing someone who needs to be fixed, essentially. You know, a project for her, not in like a bad way, or it just it's something she needs to do, right? And I think that kind of did not help his old situation. Complete that. So, 9,000. I need one more. I don't even have enough. Alright. Okay. That's pretty much it, man. What I need here still. So I liked the story. It's probably not my favorite though. It felt, I don't know, the fact that we didn't know Bianca prior to this story, like she was just introduced here, kind of didn't really help the case. Like as a standalone story on its own, it was fine, right? It was a fun read. But I don't know. I would have liked to learn more about Mercuria. We did learn some things about her, but I don't know. I think it's very interesting how the character stories we've gotten kind of like not even just the stories themselves, but the way that they are delivered and the narrative behind them seems to kind of reflect the characters themselves, right? Like with Mercuria and with Ezra, they're both kind of support types who put other people before themselves, and both of their stories seem to kind of echo that, right? Ezra's was less about Ezra himself and more about his friends at Laplace, right? And same with Mercuria. Then you have something like Six's story, which is it kind of mirror, like the structure of Six's story kind of mirrors his own struggles and his own what am I thinking right now? His own like development, right? This isn't open yet. I can't do raid yet. I've already finished this one. Have you seen the Sonetto figure? Is it a full-on figure, or is it a Nendo? Because I've seen the Nendo. I did not know there was a... Hang on, let me look this up real quick. I did not know there was a full-on figure. You've done this one. Yes, I was doing it last night because I just wanted... Because I finished building... Well, I didn't finish building Mercuria, but I got Mercuria to a point that I consider okay-ish. So I decided to run through that one. The first one is easy, I think. Why is Chrome doing this? Holy shit, come on. Please. On Reddit? Alright, let me pull up Reddit. Let me switch sources here real quick. Is there anything incriminating on my Opera right now? No, there is not. We're fine. Okay. There we go. Let's not keep looking at this, man. Okay. Well, that's something. Is it a new upload? Should I sort by new? Oh yeah, Matilda taking L's as usual. Sounds about right. Residence patterns. Oh wow, it's pretty. Where is the... Oh shit, here it is. Oh, by Apex too, damn. Damn, a full-on figure, huh? Full-on scale. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh my god, they even have, what is this? This Peace Lives On. I'm assuming that's the song they were singing. But it's come with like a little keychain too, that's cute. Man, this thing's gonna be like $200-300. God damn it. I don't know, who would I want as a figure, realistically? I like Sonetto, but do I like Sonetto enough to buy a 7/7 scale for however much money? Maybe not. Well, let's look up a characteristic of this real quick. Who would I actually get a figure of? Yenisei. I like Yenisei. I really like Yenisei's design. It's so nice. Probably of her, right? There's one with A Knight. I might have seen A Knight's figure. I'm assuming it's not here. Me. Because A Knight's is literally just like his sword and shit, right? His sword and gloves, right? I'm pretty sure Me doesn't put the questionable figures out. Oh, they have a little brooch too. Hey, this gives you, what does this do? This increases your Genesis damage, bro. Yeah, that's what it does. $20. That's actually kind of cheaper than I would have expected, honestly. The Vienna style carbuncles. Look at these ones. Oh, that's a is this Vienna? This is Vienna, yeah. I like this Nendo. This is cool. Especially without the hat. Her hat is massive in this one. No, I like Nendos, but I definitely like scale figures more. And also, I have to be very, very selective about what I pick up when it comes to scale figures. Because they are expensive. They are very fucking expensive. Oh dear. Sort by figures, right? Oh, there's not much. Oh, there's Apple too. I believe Reverse has a official merch store, right? What am I doing, man? I think this is their official merch store, right? Let's see what they got. I've seen A Knight's what the fuck? What? That is freaky, man. Dear lord. It's the carbuncle with the cat carbuncle thing. Yeah. Wait, there's more pictures, hang on. That's kind of cool. I don't like the socks. I don't like footsie pajamas. I don't, yeah. Voice changing plush. Acrylic stands are nice too. Lopera and Joe. It's kind of search for reverse 99 and A Knight figure. A Knight. Oh, okay. Scale prototype. Yep. Oh, Apex as well, huh? Yeah, I've seen this. It's literally just him. It's a sword and hands, man. The detail on it is quite good, though. Look at that. I guess if you're only gonna have this as the figure, then you really get your details down well, right? Otherwise, people will be upset. And I hope they get more figures. Pioneer. Yeah, I don't really. Oh, maybe I get a Marcus figure if they ever made one. What does their I2 look like? Okay, if they had like this scene somehow, I might do that. It's fucking site work. There we go. Yeah. Merch, man. All this shit's so expensive. Damn. Everyday essentials. Oh, there's the bridge again. Oh, it's Lucy's little thing. Hey, there's a lot more on here than the last time I checked. It's kind of cool, actually. Oh, it's only $10. Damn. Scroll painting. I'm assuming it's paper, though, right? I mean, duh. It's still kind of cool, though. It's cheaper than a print, which I find very strange. Hoffman Lock Charm. Oh, I didn't know the umbrella was actually merch as well. That's wild. This thing is so cool. I'm not about to spend $75 on it, but it's so cool. They said the one with TF will appear from Apex. You know what? Okay, does Apex figures show? Do they show their prototypes? So reverse 99. Okay, they said that one with TF will appear from Apex. Has it been shown yet, or no, for the TF one, or is that still something that is just they've said they're gonna make, but they haven't actually thrown it up yet? Okay, we're gonna search OneFest. I'm gonna pray nothing bad comes up. New product gallery. Surely. No, huh? Damn. Okay. So OneFest doesn't have anything. Alright. Okay. Well, I think we're pretty much done here, yeah? I need to work on a video. I've been slacking on a video that I've been working on. It was supposed to like start recording last week. I haven't finished writing. It's kind of a pain in the ass just because it requires actual reading and I cannot read for shit. I once tried a few spy novels in leisure time and it has come to my notice that most spiders seem to think bushes are a great place to hide, which is far from what happened in real life. Why? It's a plain fact that most Asians do not have excellent control over unconditioned reflexes like breathing, and the slightest movement may become very obvious if you are surrounded by roots and branches. For people who act on stealth, the unnatural shaking of the bushes is like a death knell. Perhaps those porcelain painters are more skillful at controlling their reflexes than Asians, for they have to hold their breath for a long time to precisely draw on those fine plates. Perfection are achieved through daily practice. It is the key. Next out, I've got that. That is Miss Masson, yeah? It's her. It was the free skin from 1.7, I think. I didn't know I had a little. I never noticed I had like a little tier there. Let's replace. Who's at 100? I've got. Be gone, child. She kind of looked like the madness lady that spoke. Oh, the girl, right? Yeah. I mean, it's the same. I mean, they kind of share thematically, like very ecclesiastical clothing, right? Masan is very much more well endowed, though, for sure. Let's throw in Desert Flannel. I don't know what Desert Flannel does, but I kind of want to build her. I just don't think I'd ever have actual use for her, you know? Look at my fucking island, man. My island looks like dog shit. I just kind of threw everything together. I'm pretty sure I can actually add more now. I haven't upgraded it since, like, the first patch.
The sky and the soul.
I wonder if, that girl from Manus was ever, like, has been named yet on CN or not. Or if she's just still kind of a who, you know?
My journey is endless.
Desert Flannel's pretty cool.
I have walked.
Repost and heal. So I'll go. That's interesting. Because I know Babel gets
no matter business or bonding,
a
you're
buff
always welcome.
eventually.
No matter business
I don't
or
know
bonding, you are
whether
always
that would
welcome.
work with other Riposte characters if it's her specifically, like whether it enables her with other characters or not.
always lonely to stay somewhere quiet
Sure, high heels, that's your name. Point, I don't know what the name is. Lost people's attention to their ankles and direct instruments about this one. Mr. Shoemaker, let's see down. And she gets infinite shields. Oh, yeah, that's really fucking cool. Hang on. But I don't think that's her main issue, is it, though, is it, right? Because Babel's main issue is that you need to charge her up and to get her ult. And, like, get her actual value out, right? And charging up her ult is a pain in the ass. I thought I had all my 6 stars at Resonance 10, but I guess not. There we go. I'll look up what she wants later. On Twitter, something new has been posted about madness. Excuse me? This... Oh, there we go. X. Oh god, please, Twitter, don't show something weird. I don't trust this site, man. You know what, that's fine. I don't trust Twitter. I follow a bunch of VTubers, and occasionally something questionable pops up in my feed, you know? Manish. Where's the Manish stuff? Go to media, right? Is it this one? Oh, it is this one. Hello, what is this? Manus Vindictae Hierarchy Overview. Top Secret. Classified. Can I zoom in? I cannot. Why does it do that? It's funny. There we go. To sum up, despite Manus Vindictae's seemingly chaotic organizational structure, a distinguishable hierarchy exists. Below are some known ranks and key personnel. Follower. Followers form the rank and file members of Manus Vindictae. Each must wear a mask and possess an arcanist bloodline. While they can behave and communicate like typical humans, they are often driven to bouts of excessive hysteria or frenzy. See, I didn't realize that they were all arcanist. Like, obviously, Manus is an arcanist organization, but like in chapter 2 with the Walden, I assumed that Manus was just kind of handing masks out to everyone because they expected them to, you know, human or arcanist, because they were just expecting them to turn into monsters anyways. Believer. When some people don the mask, they undergo a violent transformation, turning into blackened and deformed creatures known as believers. This reaction may stem either from a side effect of mass rejection or be a form of intentional punishment. The exact trigger remains okay, so we don't know why they transform. After transformation, these believers exhibit intense aggression. For detailed records and footage, refer to the N0463 incident report. While rare, believers been observed using basic if fragmented speech, though most lose the ability to communicate or think coherently. And this is the one that has Kimberly as her master right now. It was recently reported that the missing number 66 arcane item, that's... I'm pretty sure Kimberly's just a devil. Like 66? Come on. Was spotted at San Francisco's New Age Market, apparently bound to a Manus Vindictae believer. An investigation team has been deployed to assess this claim and neutralize any potential threats. Apostles. Apostles rank higher than ordinary members and do not wear masks. They have the unique ability to understand the language of their transformed subordinate. Okay, so they can hear, they understand language, sure. Can serve as instigators, leading chaos and violence across different regions. Records suggest that most apostles held political power and unique abilities before joining Manus Vindictae. It is speculated that social status and arcanist lineage are key criteria for selecting these core members. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that the girl that we meet is, the named one is probably within this rank, apostles. Disciple. Disciples are malformed beings who retain certain human characteristics while possessing strength and intelligence that surpass those of followers and believers. So far, there are no records of followers directly transforming into disciples. They appear to communicate in an internal language that remains indecipherable to us. So these things have generally higher cognition, right? Better cognitive abilities than the others, which makes sense. Oh, we actually get the character, the people. They don't even give the man a name. Voldemort, an undisclosed rank that consists of high-level agents within Manus Vindictae. Forget-me-not, a figure encountered by the Timekeeper, is confirmed to be a member of this elite tier. Our knowledge of this rank is limited, as those with this rank typically act covertly, orchestrating events from behind the scene. Once the corrector for the School of Sophia. Once the corrector for the School of Apiron, the Timekeeper has confirmed that she has since defected to Manus Vindictae. It appears to wield unique privileges and special authority within the organization. Further details on her role and influence are currently under investigation. She got, like, shuttled to the top, damn. Like, this man got passed up for a promotion, and she just took his spot. That's so sad. Arcana. The Guiding One. Deceased. Possible connection to the Sufferer and the Resurrection Ceremony. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they're the same ones. The same people, right? Yeah. Damn, I didn't think they'd give us a Manus Lord drop. That's crazy. Alright. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I wasn't. I mean, this is probably about as long as I expected the thing to go anyway, so that's good. We get a good night's sleep tonight, go to work tomorrow, and it'll be all great. Thanks you guys for coming in. It was a good time. Arcana's biased. Yeah, Arcana's biased, of course she is. And she seems to, I think she just doesn't like Forget-Me-Not, honestly. She's just like, I don't want this guy in charge, fuck him. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks you guys for coming in, as always. It was a good time. And I don't know when the next stream would be. I might start Limbus Company this weekend. I'll probably put a post about it later. I'm thinking about it. It's either that or actually work on the video that I'm supposed to be working on. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed.